I've clearly summoned the female, immortal class beastmaster. That's what the witch said. I can't raise this kind of advanced magic beast. He wanted to join the army for lack of power. When I heard that, I laughed out loud. In response, I directly caught the beast, cut out the heart of the ghost, animal species, to betray your master like this. What effect do you have? Everyone who watches the summons, they are all amazed. Is this naked guy out of his mind? That's the rarest human-shaped beast in levels. The global population is only 7. But what they don't know is, we just need to get rare materials. This woman's heart, I can resurrect. The animal you left behind is an experimental angel. As a million hands, the only god in the world. More and more people in the animal level intrusion, the 37th death, to defend a city alone, that rocked the world's dummies. Fuck you. You dare to hurt my girl. Millions of celestial beings soon watch the immortal female ghost, the object in my hand. Can't help but yell at me, but his father is calling down the city. Young people who want to ignite anger, I can understand. Anyway, a ghost girl's heart is a liver that goes into the vitriol. 10 years later it can grow back. Now, can you sign a contract with my son? I look at a million galaxies, again banging the transfer agreement down in front of him. I close my lips again with a grin. I don't need this abandoned item anymore. But I never said I'd sell it to you. Their father and son are together like fools. Only 33 million. I also want to buy a 5-star female immortal ghost. Initial breathing. Think of me as a country boy who's never seen money. I'm going to directly open the animal manipulator panel. Public all. Female ghost attributes for all audiences. Watching the live stream. Classic summon. The female immortal beast has been put up for auction. 3 combat skills, plus 2 support systems. Starting price 33 million. I'd like to invite all the world's zookeepers to come up with a purchase price. This operation is directly. It's going to make everyone in the audience feel like a chicken. It's hard to believe I brought the beast again. Such a rarity directly thrown into the auction floor. As soon as everyone's fluttering, guess what the price in heaven will be? A buyer from her area. But the gas on a 40 million call. See that situation. Millions of galaxies immediately gnashing their teeth. He had only summoned a J-level demon before. For this rare, female immortal ghost, it can be said that it must be. But I dare not take revenge. Right on lived he. Just look at the father next door. Millions of people are also lazy to pretend to be polite. My eyes looked at me and said, you can use the price of friendship. 33 million to end the grace. 1. My applause. Not expected. That's what your poor student did. Because of the bad money, I am guilty of the world. The beast at the top. How much is your appreciation worth? Instead of saying nonsense, without nutrition, just look at the new buyer's quote. Millions of people are stunned. Immediately look at the news system on the auction site, but I kept seeing it. The names made him numb. Taurins from the Robertson family. Lion Dragon quoted 45 million. Britain's leading illusionist is the case. Quotation 48 million. What makes people shiver, especially a buyer from Northern Europe, name dropped the quote 55 million. He left a message for the poor to die. You don't need an immortal woman. It's about enjoying your little lost friend. Help him raise the price a little. The name of the fake family. They fucking million. Step aside for me. Don't pretend to be the boss. And then, there's a series of veiled profanity. The audience watching the live stream was stupid. Must know that this drop can be said to be the legendary rank. All days use the power of a man against a royal beast. It is an honor to receive the Order of Merit by 120 countries. I'm looking at the camera lens. Bow down and say thank you to the old man who fell nay. I'm just an apprenticeship. But I also remembered your grace. The next day will definitely be green. The forehead is gradually jerking up every bone. However, in front of him, it was not enough. He just tried to swallow a breath of evil. As the billionaires pay attention to this auction, more and more 120 million people bite their teeth. End this crazy auction. At the same time, he left a message thanking his predecessor for failing. I am willing to accept your call to support the master's apprenticeship. Instant chat channels, paper up every breath of wonder. Immortals are selling for a price in the sky. And at the same time, there's a mockery of millions. Today, I have the knowledge of what a young man is. I know how to stretch. And then, for the apprentice, if you get lost, you hit hard. As for the legendary beast, yes, you will definitely have to be careful in the future. This renegade master will take revenge 100% of the time. My face doesn't change. The hatred came from their father. It's just the price of the plan. 3 kinds of big materials to revive billion angels. I've gathered enough. Something needs a little. Only time can raise up angels. I was just about to turn around and leave. Behind the back, transmitted to the low voice of the million gradually. The highest immortal female ghost is only worth 50 million. You hurt me a lot more. I'm sure I'll make you die unscathed. The corners of my lips don't come back. A million people at that time were confused. Just don't understand. Why wasn't I scared to scatter my pants? I don't even know what I mean. In the evening, Millions of people are thinking about it. I finally know the answer. Because a hot search with explosive heat crumpled straight to the top of major news sites. I am lost. Will live stream the pin at Experiment Angel. Maybe tonight. The news that just came out online was shocking. 7 years ago, the 37th invasion of China. And quickly break through the defenses. My parents knew about the situation, still storming the battlefield. The cost of life saved thousands of people. And the Angel of the Beast lost his mother's power in the crown. Finally forced to start the transmission port. I went to the safe zone when I was a kid. She herself has fallen into an eternal sleep. For those who live long, under the shadow of countless raids that say, the angel lost the ability, it's almost equivalent to the existence of the goddess. This time at a bar in Tokyo. Millions of celestial beings are hugging the immortal ghost of the celestial alien. That horrible bastard. They took advantage of me and my father to borrow the traffic of the Beastmaster for auction. Ghost female Elise laughed softly for an hour. On a delicate face filled with contempt said, Master, you have to be angry about that kind of short-sighted person. You just need to raise me to level 50. Your skills will be able to improve into spiritual control. Until then, you can hide in the dark. I don't know if the devil gets lost. Become a puppet. At that point, I will order him to return the money, not a penny less. Moreover, he will become your slave. For you, my friend. The little girl exaggerates her powers. Seduce. Millions of cycles of incremental force for her. Million periods. Hear that immediately the flag opens in the belly. I just feel like I'm buying this animal too much. Right now, in the emergency bar inserted into a newsletter, animal research has a new breakthrough. College of Valedictorian lost Nate will be at exactly 20 o'clock tonight. Live stream revive beast levels. Angel experiment loss. The possibility. I didn't hear that wrong. It can be revived again. The most loyal animal in history. The guardian deity that all zookeepers dream of. No tiger is a college valedictorian. If I have a loyal destiny beast as a possibility, I don't even keep an eye on the ghost. The woman who had just been summoned was thrown away. Save the master and keep it down. Don't let the Prince of Heaven hear you. In the face of everyone's whispers. The face was black as a potus. He banged down on the table, his boss's voice high, transferring the to the live streaming platform of Lost Ceiling. I want to see him make a joke. Moving screen T. The live stream of Lost Bear on the gladiatorial platform appeared in front of everyone, with a bunch of bad friends around 2 eyes. Hard to believe to look at a lab in the basement. It can be called luxury. This whole room is built. Inlaid with holy crystals. My house started an architecture firm. There are only 4 walls. It would cost at least $40 million in cash. This poor bastard is not a poor devil. It's a hidden moat. It's impossible. I heard he's always lived on a scholarship. But in the screen, the corners of my lips, slightly cracked. Welcome to this summer's live stream. I'll go live later, daily about the cultivation of archangels. Of course, the focus of the evening is free, to teach you $1 billion amount of knowledge. How to revive the angel beasts. Chat channel, in a blink of an eye, started to spam frantically. Most of them are suspicious. Some even claim that I take advantage of angels, the ability to view. I just laughed softly, pointing to the crystal stacks that filled the room. If my resurrection ritual fails, these materials will become useless. At that time I will draw lots, winning the market value crystal pile, 40 million of these. I'll show you all the channels you've followed in the live stream. Please call the official platform to testify. 10 seconds later, the number of followers. My live stream immediately jumped up. 1,080,000. The color of his face was immediately black as the bottom of a pot. He didn't expect me to actually say I could do it. It quickly became a hot face. Millions of followers. Even if they are millions. You can't arbitrarily assassinate a public figure. Once I really become the top of the hot-handed stream, God fighting platform, I will definitely do my best to protect the trees. You need to know the limited liability company, Livestream, fighting God with his back to the Phoenix Purgatory clan. It's a family, holds the immortal Purgatory legacy. His father's not even qualified to bark. It's like having a little brain. Immediately think of the point that's not wrong. I'm aimed at family, the Phoenix Purgatory tribe that came. I soon investigated. God fighting platform is an investment project by the chief executive of the Phoenix family. He became a creator. But because we can't fight a foundation forever, another live stream in the country lead to the reputation of the royal family was damaged. If I can save the flow of the fighting platform, then sure, you can earn the trust and appreciation of the king. Advice. It is true that fishing is lost. People who want to bite. I quickly received the administrator's message. It is, the Eternal Emperor said. It's not. Your brother is crazy. You always tell our platform to testify. But we don't have notarial status for a prize draw. Not that big of a talent. This person, it was Nick, clone of the Kings. Right now, in the terrorist building of the live stream company, fighting God. I recommend staring at the phone screen. I just feel unbelievable. It's only been on for 6 minutes. I gave it to the fighting God, 2 million followers. Real people. This is all new traffic. Actually. The beautiful female superintendent. I just feel like I'm her father. so patiently use the juicy advice that, this brother, we don't fool our employees. You heard the Queen's advice. Don't talk too hard like the resurrection. If you mess with that crystal and still hang on the platform, old clothes ungauze capital. I looked at the message on my phone. 10 fingers crossed for a sigh. The phoenix has been in a cage for a long time. So I turned to the camera, smiling and saying thank you. Billions have reminded me to back off, but I take the name of the beast body. Once you fail, all the crystals will be drawn. Give rewards to everyone. Okay, you can watch the live stream. The time is coming. I'm about to show it. Let's show you the secret of resurrection. Angel chained. Royal advice. And everyone in the audience took a deep breath of cold air. But the vast majority of people, I just feel like high school students are coming back. Your angel is a persistent joke. But when the crystal is worth 40 million, push to the betting table. Everybody's wavering. Next, I pulled a stack of certificates out of the drawer. Certified veterinary breeders. Certified animal fan. Strain specialist. Certified animal breeders. Flip out the cover. My picture caught everyone's eye. His mother is naked. That's a high school student that got certified. Experts in the 3 disciplines of zoology. Looks like the plateau reached its maximum score. 9 subjects, never before seen in history. It's not the right form. And then I pulled out a bunch of bound printing materials. It's all my thesis, published in the major academic journals, about the study of angelic animals, based on resuscitation skills research, quantum entanglement between the properties of the divine system and the angel system, study combining 2 in 1, between the science of the old age and the beast of the new age. As soon as you watch the live stream, your eyes are opening. I was so shocked that I couldn't even type. They turned around and took out 3 pieces of material and put them on the table. Next is the time to witness the miracle. Precipitation grade material. A hick wings angel material grade. A hick heart remorse grade material. The legend of the female ghost heart. When these 3 things appear, all doubt is in a cloud of smoke. In the live stream, the audience in the profession began to have lively discussions. The crowd's interest in doubt, the final resurrection, was completely ignited. 20 hours and 3 minutes. A level manager, high step, in a hurry, stormed into the Director General's office. The Emperor said, twice the number of people at the same time. Online in the room, the live stream of Lost Bear broke 4 million, and it's continuing to skyrocket. Data department, it will reach its peak an hour later. Very likely to pass 10 million. The king advised that the corners of his lips were slightly raised, in the blink of an eye restoring its cold appearance. I already know. Go immediately and prepare a commemorative silver cup for million-level streamers. Let the emergency worker make a gold cup. It's unique. The 10 million-level streamers. I don't think it'll be more than 3 days. Yes, I'm going to prepare another high-paying contract. When Lost, he's still on a long-term contract with him. The king's advice didn't seem right. A genius who can do the work of reviving the beast. And you be bound by a contract. 20 hours and 5 minutes. Everything for the ritual is ready. I've processed 3 main materials. Then take out the most important thing, the soul of the lost. The human angel is the beast. When you die, death will become a spirit. You store your soul in it. I reached out my fingers and touched the casket. A small ray of holy light immediately appeared. In the astounding cry of the crowd, I trembled and lifted up the angel's wings. Without hesitation, plugged in on the casket. Not even forget, explain the angel revival style. The image of the lost is likely to be her animal soul. We need to rely on the body. Blood can last a long time. But the angel's wings, it's an empty angel shell. Something. Soul movement is not just arbitrary, it can be completed. It's like a human organ transplant. There's a possibility of a very strong anti-chain reaction. I don't hide you watching the live stream. Resuscitation is possible. I've been preparing for 7 years. You're the audience. The next thing I would like to ask you is the possibility of resurrection. I put my heart into the physical body of the angel. Everyone knows the female demon beast has 3 hearts. It's almost possible to transplant the vast majority. The human beast, the power of it's shown in activating the 2nd blood vessel. It also limits life forever, plus 100. 7 years ago you were able to protect me. The 1st blood vessel completely collapsed. Just in case she comes back to life, blood volume remains 0 leading to failed resuscitation. I've prepared her a 2nd blood vessel. Listen to the explanation from beginning to end. It's easy to understand. You guys, watching the live stream is really subservient to the ground. It's too full. You've considered almost all the obstacles of revival. It's useless to me, though, but as an audience, I also have to say something. It's actually cows flying into the cow sheds. Number of people watching the live stream, it's now soared to 5 million. At the same time, the number of audience, real people online, have also grown to 14 million. The government has been hit by data. The backstage makes it astounding to the morbid. Cleaning up the cold image in public. Directly draw with improvisation right in the office. I've done all I can do. I have to see my luck. Even the plan, reinvigorate the possibility of ultimate failure. I also won half of the world. I smile like a little bit of a burden. And then I fell on the couch. I'm a poison drama. It's actually contaminated every single one of my blood vessels. It makes my face blue like a diamond. Your heart is watching the live stream, immediately hanging up to the throat. Call 120. There's a doctor who owns the disinsection system. Don't go to the live streaming host. Royal advice. The more you use spam privileges on chat channels. I am the chairman of the board of the live streaming platform. The emperor advised the city. Apply for contracts, signing fee, 150 million a year. Please stay on the platform. I've ordered 2 medical teams to break down the door. Your place. Please be sure to stand up. I watched the comments roll by. I can't touch my nose, crying and laughing. I didn't say I wanted to kill myself, even though the resurrection plan is likely to fail. I also have other human desires. I said. I pulled a pill out of my pocket. Tuber detoxification complete. In the live stream, a piece of silence. The thing is, everyone in the audience breathed a sigh of relief. But a moment later, crystal-filled wall suddenly explodes into fine powder, in holy light, transformed into divine energy. Roll, oh, poured into the angel's casket forged by my own hand. The wings deploy a perfect body, holy without blemish. Out of the white light, the soft voice carries 3 parts of remembrance, 7 deep parts, through the flood of time ahead of us. I said I haven't seen you in a long time. Who are you? Everyone in the audience is holding their breath. I want to see the angel. But the holy light binds the eyes. Airy extreme pure white. It's blurred everyone's eyes. Who are you after all? Why are you 200% intimate with me? Where's my little girl? Well, don't summon the holy sword, angel, that you can. It's been 7 years. I've grown into an adult. It's a touching atmosphere when the insects are buzzing, in the blink of an eye broken. Netizens in the live stream, they all laughed a lot. I can only feel the 2 sisters, and this humanity is fascinating. Soon after the live stream photos restored, I sat in front of the camera again. The ability to be next door is staring at me with nostalgic eyes. Behind her were 4 wings of light. It's a brilliant symbol, shining brightly exalted her special holiness. The audience is that bare luck does not humiliate fate. He successfully resurrected the angel. The next experiment. I'll use my newly promoted status as a zookeeper. Take the National Animal Protection Lady. It's the ability to fight the new enemy. The goal is to break the record. The world has been covered in dust for 23 years. To win the ultimate prize, it's her chance to rise to the rank of apocryphal god. So please help me to monitor this live stream. If possible, donate. A little bit of law enforcement funding, the better. Lost here. Thank you. I clasped my hands towards the lens. There was a sad smile on her face. You've seen it anyway. Resuscitation is possible. I've exhausted all my accumulated resources. The next few days, if I have to eat, it's very good to eat vegetables. The live stream is now around 17 million people online at the same time. There is no shortage of donations. At a glance scanned the entire screen platform. The poor devil is still the poor devil. This naked guy is a schoolboy. I don't understand how to be a live streaming host. Ask for a prize from the audience will only drain the audience's accumulated sympathy. After all, he's just an online beggar. Millions of cycles in the bar at the last moment. I also found a little bit of love, and the immortal ghost Alice in the heart of the 5 nay. They are both jealous and regretful. If you get lost, you can bring back the animals. She's willing to offer 1,000% loyalty. But she knows very well I couldn't go back to the old way. I can only hold the thigh of 1,000,000 stars. The owner is right. Lost naked. The middle class also came from the middle class. A short-sighted eye is a real shame. That's great. Wait until 2 days after the new copy opens. Then, it's time to see the truth. I own a high-class pharmacy that my father gave me. Plus, buy me the full set. It will be easy to crush the ceiling. Even when you're showing contempt, the lost ground. Then, laughter talking happily in the bar suddenly stopped. All guests drink. They all looked at the live stream, showing a strong fan, a donor-tee. Heavy duty. It appears in the middle of the live stream screen. The shock to everyone. Nothing less than a bomb. Dear users, sucking schoolgirl long dildo has done a cash of $10 million. He also sent a text message saying hello to the lost man. Sincere people send you a request. I hope you design a solution. Bring back my beloved daughter. It's a beautiful silver dragon. I will. $50 million in deposits. But I think it's your ability. They definitely need equipment. I can send a lance immediately. Dragon blood steaming grade. Sell me to you. In the bar immediately filled with the sound of inhaling cold air. Before the final deposit. $50 million. Along with the gift is a semi-magical package. There's only admiration to the hot chest. That all the feeling. The love of millions. The sky also in the blink of an eye melts into a cloud of smoke. Instead, there's intense terror. I used to think that the clumps of naked peanuts were tiny. Lucky to be resurrected. The possibility of loss is also common. I can only get a piece of rice thanks to the live stream. But now, looks like he's got a huge business opportunity. Profitable terrorists, and cannot be copied. Cannot copy. You have to know that in the global bestiality flood, countless bushmen risked their lives to fight wild animals. Protect the city. There are countless animals dying every year. All human hearts are made of flesh and blood. There are too many animals willing to die. To go to revival, a close comrade who used to stand by their side. This is a boy. I was drinking wine with a million stars just now. Suddenly his face changed. He hurriedly raised his hand and pulled the person next to him. Master. We're on the wrong team. That's the barrier of fake dragon clothes. If you get lost, I can really bring back that dragon. He can take a step up to the clouds. 10 million natural gas cycles instinctively using one of them. It looks scary. But it's not over yet. Precious users drop done. 8 cash $10 million say. Little boy lost Nate. I want to be grateful without warning. But I also have an old friend named John. He's an animal-like spirit. 50 years ago, he died for taking a bullet for me. I hope you can try to help me revive him. Rich users promise real gas. Donna 8 cash 10 million long said. You learn loss. I'm one of the vice presidents myself. Permanent of the Union. Animal Master Vietnam. May I ask for your technique of resurrecting the beast? Have you applied for a patent? Willing to do it for you. Convenient to mention. Used to be a field marshal. Operations on the front lines of resistance. The animal is also the parent's superior. You're burning to death. Later, the beast died in battle. I was forced to move to an office. My beast is a fallen angel. The window substance is still constantly jumping out. I hurriedly made a pause. Please calm down and don't rush. Don't think of me as a messiah. We can resurrect it all. Everything everyone's seen. The revival plan is likely to be the result. It took me 7 years. That's the whole property. Or even life. It's really hard to replicate. I hear that. Everyone is quiet. They remember I drank the poison alone. How is it? How to struggle between the boundaries of life and death. Fake dragon clothes regret falling laughing miserably promised breathless sigh. As soon as the 3 of them looked depressed. Then you hear me open my mouth. But 3 people trust me like that. So I received the order from my 3 elders. The 3 of them were stunned at the same time. And then, there was this very happy demonstration. But I'm serious. Research on the resurrection of animal benders is still limited. Except for the 3 seniors. I won't be accepting applications in a short time. Anyway, next, there's also an important section of the Zodiac exam. It's real combat waiting for me. I ended my speech once again thanking him. Donate of all the audience. Then definitely off the live stream. However, the heat wave on the internet is still far from dissipating. The major media outlets are. Quick has counted all the numbers donate. People were terrified to discover the live stream. My first donation was a donation. 260 million. Outside, there is also a contract fee of 150 million. The king promised. Plus the deposit for the revival of the 3 elders. Calculate again and again. My income this one evening has exceeded $1 billion. In the basement of a dilapidated old house, I pulled my hands out of my ability to look around and talk. Maybe time is coming too. We should also leave the old house. It's been almost 20 years. Once the news is revived. It's out there. Countless big characters will surely be pulled up. The brilliant luminaries are like the losers. There are few anyway. Under the social atmosphere, the strong is king. The majority of senior zookeepers. Early on I didn't see the law. He said that one day I would be kidnapped, to be detained to study a way to resuscitate. It's the ability to nod. As the great angel's chain is resurrected, to retain her full memory of the sound, the devil of the heart, and the evil of the world. There was also early recognition, waiting for you to level 100. To ascend as a demigod level beast, we can still take the main road. Move back here. Let's go, bear. Wherever you are. That place is my home. She said she went to the side of the suitcase. They used their hands a little bit and carried all the big bags. This time, it was my turn to pinch, though there, based on the 200% intimacy between us. You're likely to get double the basic attributes. But not to the level of a king. This bag is about to weigh a ton. When you were born, carry all the memories and glory before you fall asleep. The medals ever won are also valid. She finished with 2 medals. Fake Can Guard Medal, the 17th day of July, 2231. Monsters have invaded the city. Special Operations Sniper Detachment Number 9 Blood War, 72 hours. Great Trans City, finally not destroyed by wild animals. Special rewards, 3rd class merit, awarded collectively. Full efficiency, set of attributes plus 10 fake national protection medals. Thanks for the possibility. On the 4th day of May, 2333. In the battle to defend the Mediterranean city, there was a Vietnamese contribution, the honor of 1st class personal recognition. Lost martyrs can survive. Effect whole attribute plus 50. It's the ability to enjoy 2 medals. Fall in remembrance of the old. In my head in the blink of an eye, lots of ideas come up. Crazy. Bold is so amazing. Round 60 points, the whole property, equivalent to the extra points of the normal benders, promoted to 24th level. Based on this hidden advantage, you probably have a starting point far beyond that. Previous life. Next I drive a truck, rented from a black car company. Round the camera. The supervisor goes to another street in the old city. I put out the key, open the anti-theft door of the new house. It's the ability to not hold your eyes. The door lock is old. It's not fingerprint and fingernail authentication. Is it safe to live here? In recent years, animals have become more and more violent. House prices in the Mediterranean are very high. It's terrible for houses like this. I prepared some cheats. If there is a problem, change to another one. While talking, the two of you went into the house. First, a little simple luggage layout. Then there's the ability to summon the sword-wielding angel. The holy light came down splendidly throughout the house. All evil and uncleanness are destroyed by God's grace. Translated into human language, it's all cockroaches. Flea mold. The mosquitoes are burned to dust. Dust and household waste is also thoroughly purified. Holy light is so convenient. I look at a clean new house that's not contaminated by a single speck of dust. I can't help feeling it's a life-changing animal, of course. Next is the ability to use cooking. 10th grade cathedral. Cook me a pot of thick meat soup. I can't wait to eat like a hungry tiger. The next second on the board, there was another announcement. You've used divine food. Fresh meat soup. Get 1 person. God attribute damage increase. After eating and drinking, I stretched my shoulders. Then open a notebook to bring the words on the page to be displayed. The ability to talk about rookie copy research. Should do the right thing. You are capable. I said I wanted to help you get your reward, breaking the record of the rookie copy. It is also the false spirit of monotheism. How many parts are sure? Through 700 data simulation. The success rate is 96.8%, because the most important link is now complete. That's what money is. I was talking when my phone got a text message. The Earth Bank friendly reminder your loss. Tail account number 8848. He received 30 million in cash. The bank transfer name is a limited liability company. Live stream God. And then I got a video call. The king advised me to call. Zinchara, you lost. To show my side sincerity and satisfaction with you. Live stream God. It doesn't even charge a commission at all. Your donor rate. After internal taxes, then transfer the full amount to you. At the same time, express the contract fee, 150 million. I said before that we can negotiate. I shook my head and said I didn't need to rally. It can work at this price. But I have a little extra condition. Oh, the Governor General can publish a copy. Declaration of protection. Responsible for safety, my body, and you. It's possible that this is easy. It turns out you're targeting my family background. Royal piercing pursed lips. There is a feeling of failure in my heart. I thought the genius boy. This is my choice, is to look at your negotiation. Even if it's your beauty greed. That in the end. This haughty, female general manager. Sigh, a soft voice. Okay. I think we can have a lot of fun together. But your second live stream only one. Not be defeated. The phone just died. 150 million contract signing fee. Immediately transfer to the account. I lost the ability to look at each other. Open the laptop immediately. Selecting the necessary drugs and equipment. It is possible to return to the first day. Get used to all her skills. Choose to buy her the best equipment suitable for angels on the market today. To prepare a medical response. I said, concealed alone, put a check mark on the whiteboard in the room. It is possible to return to the second day. Complete emergency rescue training for the beast. That's me. I marked a tick. Check the second target on the whiteboard. Stand up and tell me you can. It's been a hard 2 days. Tomorrow is the day to join the new team. That year, when you and your mother went through, this copy is 8th in the nation. I want to help you break the world record. As well as helping my mother make up for the small regret of the past. I went to bed early tonight to accumulate energy for tomorrow's rookie copy. It's possible to get used to the new equipment in the living room until the morning comes. Is the angel's chain. She needs to sleep every 7 days. Waiting for the dawn to come. And all the apprentices are wearing the sun. Running like crazy out of the house. Rushing towards the school. The copy trip for the first time. Deciding their fate has finally come. I'm held by the hands of the lost. Carried by her through the wind. Screeching to the number 1 Beast High School, Middlesea City. The school gate is now a gathering supercar, million tie and wear, and garment set. Out of the sports car, embracing the immortal ghost Elise walked blankly into the school gate. Million periods. The name Rich, her great chi, 120 million auctioned off the ghost girl. Is he not an emperor? What are we going to do in the Mediterranean city? Based on related regulations. To get the beast in any city, you have to finish the copy, freshman and next college exam. There's a million period tie adjustment. He looked around at the 4 sides, then he showed a faint smile and said, have our naked school friends arrived yet? They looked at each other. No one answered. Instead, there's a bunch of reporters sitting at the gate. Smell the big news. It's floating around a million times. You learn millions of periods, right? Online rumors. You also want to be an animal. Get lost in a betting match. I'm just an anonymous pawn. General knowledge exam achievement. College entrance exam. Only 4,829. The State of the Union is probably not up to. Afraid I'll take it from above. What do you want to compare with him? Can you tell us what the bet is? I bet 10 million. How do you make 10 times your bet? I don't care about anything. In the sky. I'm under the guidance of the graceful inability to land. then glanced excitedly at the million period. Millions of days, immediately angrily said, based on where it is 10 times. Nonsense. You said you were under the roof. If you don't pay, you get lost. I don't have to bet on ranking scum. 4,829. Like you rely on your countdown ratings, or rely on your thick skin. The four sides immediately moved to a laughing guy. The students were all laughed at. Million periods. I can't believe he's trying to anger me in public. But on the contrary, I made you lose face. Immediately hated to gnash his teeth. I'll bet you 10 million. We keep betting. See whose rating is in the higher copy. I don't care about him anymore. He turned to look at the principal. From the middle is striding to say, Master, I want to complain. Report million. They want to gamble in front of the public. In high school, the number one beast have learned our main customs. To do something nefarious. Lost naked. I've never had a problem with gambling and drugs. The director looked at him coldly. Then he turned towards me with a gentle smile. The word no tiger is our university status quo. Virtue and learning. Everyone deserves to be an example for their students. The old man is proud of you. On behalf of the school, give me a small power. Later, when the rookie copy opens, you can get a temporary fitting. Can help you immune to one fatal blow. 1,000,000 times that sounds almost dead. I can't help but scream in my heart. Our people, they all see the principal abusing his authority. Tech, improve the performance of copies of his school. But he said no words. Because he's also entitled to the right body. By high school bay beast number 2, Emperor donated. Thank you for looking forward to 1,000,000 years. From the middle of the void a voice. High school stay, the number one city in the Mediterranean. We used to be strict. Don't bring the pagan ghosts of the emperor. You take care of yourself. Millions of angels gnashed their teeth and did not dare to turn back. Anyway, the gas is the terror of the dragon beast level. Sufham's son it's erupting in the middle. He threatened his immortal daughter with death. It's shaking. Invite all the 12th graders to the rallying ground. Make a choice of 3 copies, away from the middle. 3 doors large high crystal television transmitter. He appeared on the training ground. A copy of A Country Break Sun here at the Ghost Animal Invasion. This copy is the educational copy of patriotic history, is for students to experience bicultural history for themselves. Intrusive Ghost Carpet 2000, not 177. Learning the spirit of dedication to water. Forgive yourself from the dead. Copy 2. The Ghost Entered the Blood of the Black Wind. This copy is a copy. Early experience of the Imperial battlefield is for the students to face the death face to face. The Scourge of the Beast. Improve the actual combat capacity. The 3 fallen captives besieged the city for 10 days. This copy is the educational copy of patriotic history, is for the students. Into the war environment. Mission, learning frontiers, feeling and responsibility. From the Viet name is soldiers. Millions of celestial beings immediately shouted loudly and clearly. You didn't bet money. So we bet on glory. Whose assessment? If not, get down on your knees and hit your head 3 times. He slapped himself in the face 10 times. God's lips say, you are so immature. Does this kind of heaty dispute work? What a stupid second-rate guy. Talk works like a big baby. Ghost fandom Alice Divine Complex looks old owner. Regret agitated in the chest. After seeing the light, make money crazy on the live stream. Skirting machine, soaring in prestige. Then, she knew she'd picked the wrong animal. 1,000,000 times too much anger turned people away. They don't go. Who said no bets? The corners of his lips, slightly cracked. You were in a hurry to make a donation. If I don't accept it, it's not a big hole. Why don't you bet 10 million? I put 1,000,000. Come and sign a notarized contract. Millions of natural wonder. He looked at the old principal from the middle. He turned to look at the teachers next to him. My ears have been deaf lately. I can't hear anything. Take good care of your students. Don't turn around when you're done. Fucking old man. Dog food is a double standard. 1,000,000 heavens, whispered in my heart. But he also needs a betting trick. To prove your worth in public. Say I got it. 10 million anyway. For me, it's just pocket money. In conclusion, thank you for your patronage. But he went directly to the intruder. National disaster, and millions of celestial beings have a cold smile. Enter the haunted blood invasion black field. For this, the ceiling is not surprising. Explain to the unlikelihood that immortality is an attribute. The other copy is her preferred environment. It is said that millions of celestial beings possess star endowment. Magic beasts. The monsters in that copy are basically magical. The ability to laugh softly and celebrate with the Nate. Again earn 10 million. He is our blessing. That's right. When I see 1,000,000 stars, I feel close. It's like seeing your bank card. Naked sobbing, even though he talks hard. But how much money is he really? The first auction cost 120 million. The second 10 million bet. Soon after, Chen Ming entered the rookie copy. Then immediately connect the bendable interface panel. Open the software of the God Fighting live stream platform. 48 hours later, high intensity transmission of royal piercings. To be a hero, I want to break the record. The new player is globally famous. Plus, he's got a bit of a reputation lately. State of the beast. University exam achieved maximum overall score. The founder of animal resurrection. The power of the beast is possible. The man is family. Purgatory phonics value. And so on clouds. So the ceiling immediately sees the data, a deep breath of cold air in the background. Mome. Shit, that's 10,210,000 people in the audience. Online waiting for me to turn on the wave of scares love. I hear you're about to break the record. It's been covered in dust for 23 years. That's a lot of people. It's on the internet that you're just a status quo. University of Science and Technology. I only know how to do exams. So call on people to come see your joke. Where angel experiments are possible. I'm a fan of her. Netizens from 5 Lakes. 4C squinters say different intentions. Calm dawn peacefully clasped hands in short. Thank you for everyone's support. X. You will enjoy a live show. Cut the grass. Welcome to the intrusive ghost edition. National disaster. Hayin. Finished speaking. The rookie copy officially opened. Loading history copy is open. Welcome to the origin of the intruder. Needle piercing city. Introduction of context. 2000, not 177. Humanity, with explosive technology, trying to get out of the blue. Into the galaxy, from planetary civilization to cosmic civilization. But sorry, in the vastness of the universe, there are a lot of scary dangers. When the coordinates of the blue star, there's a lot of evil portals out there. Has appeared on our planet. 200 years from now, it comes down every time people talk about it. Will make the whole human race tremble. At that time, there are only a few weak benders in humanity. They're still relying on hot weapons to fight the demons. But sorry, the demons that enter the city of Needle and Thread all possess phalanx scales, metal chain posts. They're immune to bullets. But the college-level elves also have unicorn scales. Immune wave. Shock may not be afraid of shells. South Africa has the darkest moment. The 17th account asks the mayor to step down about a demonic infestation. All Vietnamese people have learned by heart, in familiar historical hours. It's like the Yellow Vest Uprising and the magical transformation of the old age. Show the winning conditions, a copy of the pale light. Win conditions, dispel all intruding, or survive magic beasts. Time limit 24 hours. Copy time 7 days. This is a welfare copy for newcomers. Under the protection of the Vietnamese government. So, you're not going to die. But if it's from the battle, the copy's over. You'll be born at the entrance, scoring, and evaluation. The ceiling flips through a turn. Confirm copy, consistency, with previous. There's no difference. Then, go live with your first look. Walk blatantly towards the city hall, needle piercing. That year, when I went to college, it is also a copy of the national flag. According to the standard answer, you shouldn't be on the wall now. Star defense layout. Take the unusual route. That's the foundation of a live stream. Now, I'm finally looking forward to it. That's interesting. Brothers. There's a new live streaming host called Millionaire, broadcast on the world's #1 live streaming platform. Next to it is Snow, and he showed me the gambling certificate. Want to race speed with our little ceiling? Very quickly, also from the chat channel. You know, millions of galaxies. But there's another scheme. I want my temperature. Copy your success. It also becomes a live streaming host, but a million galaxies must know very well, he is not me. It's not the university status quo. They don't understand the resurrection of animals. There's no way to attract traffic. So millions of galaxies go up the dark pink road. Famous scandal. I've tried to blacken myself to get the heat. A name is the ability to hate. Give a poor review. A word that spells out what the enemy's intentions are. Today, he wants to bet with you. Very bold traces of acting. It's a little intentional, to be honest. He laughed and shook his head. There are many celebrities. If he wants what he wants, just let the horse go. I'm just afraid of black and pink traffic. He can't hold it. But on the side, a million earnestly clasped hands and said, please release your heart more to help me get under the top, to overthrow that hypocritical little man. You don't have to ask him about me. I agreed to answer a little. Since my father auctioned off immortality, the woman he summoned, that house a million days, later hated me. 5 times 7 provocations threatened me. Can't hold. No need to hold back. I've bet money and glory want to stay in a copy of the new high-low with him. Ladies and gentlemen, bear witness. I'll pull the light down from the altar. Millions of people want to make money. After spending 120 million, the auction is immortal. The ghost gave him, his father as a millionaire, cut off all his pocket money to provide some medicine and equipment. Millions of angels are afraid to raise their hands. Anyway, buying a ghost girl is a huge expense. It was the dedication of a father for boys. Millions of galaxies are already out of the way. But after seeing the live stream of Shen Ming, he was extremely jealous of the sound. There's just a little bit of a hunch. If he can do it, I can do it too. The next moment was to watch me spawn. Millions of angels arrogantly raise their hands to take out a potion into the abyss. The red soil expert said, let my ghost bite first. He's a specialist level pharmacologist. It's worth 800 that. What about his poor family? He could only let his angel drink water. That's it. Hey, 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 the audience. a lot of audience. Watch song. 2 live stream rooms of the dawn and the million period to watch the fun, all laughing in bloom. Because right now, naked stride into the city hall. You may not need to save money. To show absolute force, enhance the deterrent of impression. The first, you drink the angel's potion by accident. First, everybody listen to me. It's the ability to turn open a titanium alloy jar. Let the yellow liquid run down your throat. Holy light glows and shines. All the wings of light of penance. Ability to dissipate the main pure gold. An invisible divine current as deep as a prison. All Kim City officials through the city hall immediately fluttered. He looked at the uninvited couple. I would like to ask you if you have anything to do. A receptionist walked up in a hurry. Ask the glasses if you too are government aid. Vietnam sent to. Go to the wall immediately. The third wave of the beast's reign has begun. The wall is as strong as steel. Half an hour will not be easy to fall. Bear 10-finger ne. Let the mayor come down here. I've come to take the highest authority on internal affairs, military of the whole city. All the staff in the petrified city hall, the audience in the live stream, was stunned. I've never seen the power, strange copy like this. I was just about to take control of the copy. Or maybe it's just that. The mayor's been kind of laughed at. Step out of the second floor office, from above looking down at the ceiling. It's just a weird face like you. Clearly an outsider, they want to seize power in times of chaos. Laughing straight to the point. You are able to write. We don't have time to waste saliva. Is possible. The ability to immediately put on the boiling, holy medicine outfit, full body. The holy light shines through the divine power. In front of her chest, there are 2 medals that cannot be missed. Fake national protection medals and fake can guard medals. Is the ability of the cold to reveal my identity. Is the possibility. Owns the 7th level authority in the city of needle piercing. Mr. Mayor, you and I have made peace, but you're just an office worker. We are currently in a state of war. May I ask you to abdicate? What's going on? Everyone in the live stream is itching. Where's the 7th grade authority? It's so obvious to hide such a killer attack. He can cheat on the rookie copy. Immediately someone feels the 7th level authority, nefarious background. You stupid people think, if not, the dog hat, cheating for the status quo. Let's not forget that the possibility of animal birth. Maybe she fought with her mother before. The progress of this copy has been saved. It makes sense. I can't believe there is this trick. What a coward to go straight to the city hall. He wants to be mayor. Previously, the devil invaded the country to destroy the mountain at the owner. It's about testing combat capability. The intensity of the student spending is a rock role-playing game. But once he's promoted to mayor, it's going to be a real-time strategy game. That's then the nature of the copy is about to change. Henry. They say they can break the record. You can't help but get excited when you watch the live stream. Up they are all conscious. Maybe I can actually see it. The dust-covered record of 23 years was broken. At the same time, millions of millennia are fading. What's going on? My immortal ghost girl is bloody fighting. There was a special killing. Why the number of reviewers is constantly down steadily from 50,000 people online, down to 5,000. Then the 18th was eliminated from the game. Rated 0 points. Master. Please don't lose focus. Alice frowns. Reminder. Millions of times summon a powerful ghost. They're in front of the meat shield team. Immediately after that, these, or 5th grade nature, are the 2 archers of the enemy. Control their minds. Turn them into your own power. He ended up absorbing 5th level power, covering the ghosts and ants of his side. From above them, continuously absorbing life and magic power. Restore the wind to its peak state. It's great. A set of skills you can perfectly circulate. Maintain a complete combat platoon. Million flags open in the belly. Alice's expression is particularly pleased. 4 ghosts as pioneers. 2 ants are in the middle. You and I are in the back. The distant configuration of heaven. This flower is in the rookie copy. It's really not winning. It's not a tiger. I bought it for 120 million long. He sighed for a breath. Continue to turn towards the live camera. Mocking said, wait for the fool. Nopic gaze. Defeat is back in the copy. Reality will let him enjoy. Young master, Harry. The woman he raised with his hands was a quadriplegic. How come that time you learn our status quo? I'm going to be jealous. Millions of times. Had just thought about the outrage. It's about to reveal the light. Immediately feel extremely refreshed. That the audience in the live stream. We don't date, we start spamming clown logos. Taunting provocation says, don't be stupid, King Clown. You compared to the real world. The ants are more wobbly. There is also a mocking face. People are almost twisting. 120 million little ones. An evening live stream of ceiling. I can find this number. Tight, you. We can only risk people. Ceiling. They can rely on the talent of bio finders. Directly climb up the pulse under the fake long barrier. I have an unfailing relationship with the Lord. Millions of stars in the blink of an eye. Red face, purple ears. So angry. Shut up. I want to ban you. He's been sailing his whole life. He lives under the protection of his father. Even if you do stupid things, no one has ever dare to expose in front of you. But unfortunately, that's not the case. It's online. Netizens will pamper him again. The snail love scene of a million periods, on the contrary, will take the disgust of the majority, netizen, but the act of stealing his level's beast. There can be no doubt that blatant indecency, the evidence is the original state, starting from micro-welding, brow, to bring the light of gratitude. All my heart, to resurrect the angel. Nature wins everyone's respect. The live streaming host, I heard you bet on the ceiling. To pay for your death. Don't see you're so aggressive now, that son of a million. One day your father will fall. The first person to be paid was you. In his live stream, the audience dropped again. There are just over 2,000 left. Millions of periods of lightning. I immediately received a private message from my father. Dad is watching the live stream. Your copy. Don't watch the chat channel sent by the junkies at the bottom. The void being ruined by them. The rich enemy is the normal state of the weak. Understand, not the obvious. I'll ruin his reputation for you. Let it dance for a few days. Millions of stars in the sky. Don't say anything more. But as a trained bushmaster, being on the team is a burden. It's boring anyway. He couldn't help sneaking up on the interface. Baby Dizzy opened the live stream of ceiling. Then he heard a sentence. It's like a holy thread. I can't resist, Mr. Mayor. It's a wartime emergency. Please transfer all rights. Yours for me, and my beast. It's like a crazy morning light. Principal. The middle one school is personally fighting. He is also a schoolmate. What is the ceiling doing? Don't go to the wall immediately. He's reporting military intelligence and running away. The mayor's palace. This isn't more trouble. The audience is also dissimilar. The whole country against the wild animals together. Now the revelations undermine internal unity, destroy the school itself. If it's not a copy, it's a reality. It can immediately be considered an inside job. Take it and shoot it. Don't take the big hat. You know it's in the hypothetical copy. Of course, it's optional. Anyway, this is a private copy of the video. He wants to have freedom of control. Old people, full of inertia and dogmatism. Everybody shut up. I can't help but say, you can go down a completely different path. A moment later, Mayor Kim asked coldly, on the contrary, you're just a trained zookeeper. What is the right to rule a city hall? You're in wartime trying to usurp power. There is suspicion of treason. All security guards pay attention. Immediately arrest this person. Go to jail for trial. All the audience howl for a breath of cold air thinking, broken all the way back of the ceiling. They're all locked up by a statement from the mayor. That means that all the power, all of his copies, have been confiscated. Ah, a million times laughing furiously said, the game is out. This self-proclaimed smart fool, estimated to end, the first copy with 0 yoke points. All the hard work of fame. If you can move up, you have to follow it. And he didn't say 2 words. Active done. 8,000 yuan in Shen Ming's live stream. Use the chat channel system. Voice remind users respect. I am the million period self. Done 8 cash 2,000. And send me a text message to congratulate you. The fun studying for college. No point in returning home. Break the record. He's about to become the first zookeeper in the country. Removed from the game. Now it looks like the ghost dumped you. My choice was really right. Convenient to mention the accumulated points of killing the enemy. In fact, our nationwide ranking was 5th. It's in the national rankings. Your ghost is really easy to use, ha ha ha. The pure earth has not heeded the provocation, the arrogance of millions. You don't blame money. Smiling coldly. I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor. Even if you are attached, how powerful is it? They must also comply with the new law. Vietnam we are. Based on document number BNO 783. Wartime management rules, the period of demonic invasions. When the evening is over, if there is no order from the superior, the highest military commander should be carried out by the person with the highest position and merit. That animal bending is my ability. It's like you have 7th degree authority. But she also owns it. First class merit and collective merit medal. The 3rd class is not arrogant. Not even an inch of self-pity. Instead, emphasize every word. So I beg you to abdicate. The mayor still won't let go. The whole voice is screaming. Take him in the name of mayor. But the staff, the public servants in the city hall are a little wavering. How dare they attack a Vietnamese hero? The country has a first-class merit medal. It's like a little burden. The smile of the winner. You don't just give up power. On the contrary, they are interested in power. Attempt to harm the hero, honored to receive first-class Vietnamese merit. You have committed treason. They should be killed on the spot. The voice just ended in the palm of my hand. Lost the ability to summon the sword-wielding angel. The holy light on the mayor's head soared into the air. 19th edition high difficulty edition, momentarily turned into a literary novel. In the town hall, a spinning head on the floor. Everyone looked at each other and fell into a stupor. The current power holder, the only level 7 in the city, is the pleasure house. Possibility, my lady. The pale light says, you've become the chapter that takes over all the powers. Become the field commander of this city. Who approves, who opposes? No one replied that it was possible to deliver the body tightly. Immediately complete the transfer of power. I take the title of field commander. Authorization for disclosure. Take over the highest administrative authority of this city. To become a forest mayor. Next time, all soldiers and military police most law. To rescue the wall. Everybody move. Don't just stand there. It's the urge. Finally, someone is waiting to be an example. Pick up your weapon. Take the beast to the wall. Nor, it seems to be under the direct attack of a demonic beast. Sea urchin matches obey the first command. More and more people are going to war. He became interim mayor. He immediately gave the first order. All office workers immediately issue a summons. Soldiers for the whole city. All soldiers, reserve and militia most law to the war market. To open our fire depot. Guns for the people. Mr. Mayor, at the same time, ordered all the military enterprises heavy in the city, whether it's a private or private enterprise, the entire transition to wartime mode. Start all the productivity for me. To bring all the supplies into military production. We will sign the notice immediately, Mr. Mayor. Not long after, the city of Needle and Thread under the command of the ceiling, where to act. All military forces, all defensive inputs, all the people's forces, the whole thing became supportive. The military can. China's Great Water Foundation's rumbling liberation. The industrial marvel began to run amok. You guys watching the live stream, collective thinking has stalled. It's not that the country broke the mountain, but the intrusive beast. There is this kind of power. The beast bender, another practice. They are risking their lives on the battlefield. I'm in the office eating ice cream. Sending some instructions, and it's a success. Others are fighting with swords in their hands. Directly use the national fighting apparatus. Not really at the same level. 24 hours in copy. In reality, there are only 4 hours. Very quickly finish. The first day is due. Come shot charts kill enemy Thunder Ming. Position no 1. Pure celestial position no 8. League table of merits of the 8th tier. Million periods. Alice level 1. Intelligent combinatorial reminder system is out of the question. Breaking the highest record of the merit system. 23 years ago. Receive an additional evaluation of 100 points accumulated. He's almost crazy. Nothing happened on the first day. The rookie's copy broke the record. Merit level 8. How can I can't help but done 8,000. Send a voice message. The police must have cheated, right? Where's your starting point? It's a 7th degree merit authority. We are all level. Right in front of tens of millions of self-rigged spectators. I really thought no one would punish you. I have a million. Real name denouncement disclosure. Cheating in New Bay copy. Ceiling Ming. Lazy lying on the sofa in the town hall. Sipping rose tea provided by the market secretary. Just laughing and talking. Thank you for 2,000 yuan. But I advise you to use your pig's brain. Think for a moment. It's a total of 24 million people are watching this live stream. I heard there's at least 20,000. Anti-fan has come to denounce me in real name. But when I came to this country, I was healthy. Have not been forced out of the copy. Isn't the conclusion obvious? On the contrary, you're just being sarcastic. If I remember correctly, you were laughing during the day. I'm happy to get 0 points. He was the first to be eliminated from the game, right? Now I'm on top of the dancing clown. What do you say? Millions of angels gnashing their teeth saying you must have busted copy system flaw. Based on what started out as 7th grade, the pale light says, the simple and the stupid like it. Just like you. Take what you can't do. Greet the offender. Cheating. It's okay. Let me open your eyes. Also explain a little my copy of the law thinking to the whole audience. It's really free. This is your copy of the law. If you want to bid, it's worth at least 50 million. I'm your fan after all. It's inevitable that this is too generous. That directly publicize the power plan. Broke the Guinness record. Yours. Don't say anything. Thank you for the Holy Spirit. He hurriedly waved his hand and said no thank you. After listening, you will only feel useless knowledge has doubled again. Anyway, my law enforcement case is purely institutional. There's basically no replicability at all. All facilities are built on a foundation. 7th level authority. He asked the opposite in the audience. Why are you able to enter the field? You have 7th level powers. Smart people in their hearts know. Let's just say she's a resurrected angel. The class is deleted. Should not be able to join the rookie copy. But deliberately, she was in a previous life when she followed my mother through customs. Copy of this. In addition, they have 7th level authority, from being able to resurrect, to the national power, to destroy the mountain, the beast, infiltrate each stage. It's all in my long-term plan. He laughed and said, I understand. I easily give up the immortal female ghost. He knocked you a blow. 120 million from your father. It's because there are so many other plans. Mine is all related, is the possibility. It's not that whimsical female ghost. Millions of heavens choking words, but you're clearly there, in the office without taking half a step. never killed the enemy, based on which is the top of the enemy kill rankings. The scoring system is also problematic. I complain that I am not waiting for a reply. Your mockery is watching the live stream has made it very clear. So tell me you're stupid. Enemy kill ranking statistics is the death toll of all the enemies in the copy. Understand you. It's not just climbing. Boat in the water on the star battlefield. All the destruction was by the squad. Your ghost is done. What the hell does this have to do with you? A fool who keeps yelling and screaming. More dancing in front of you. The more you have, no more land. Body in front of people. Million aggressive weather turns off his live stream. Because it's full of screens. It's all mockery coming from fans of the ceiling. It made him completely unbearable. The ceiling closes its eyes to rest. Health in the copy. Copy series National Destruction Paint. Hey in. They're all high-intensity copies, lasting 24 hours or more. A long fight while he slept. The big discussion about transparency has been noisy. Make a lot of noise. An anonymous question. JLAT on the third hot search board. Asked the resurrected animals to count as a loss. System flaw not. Just entered the field with 7 level powers. Does it count as fraud? Difficulty copy. Under the operation of the veil. JLAT turned into a literary novel. Is it contrary to premeditation? The 20th account of ownership. Export special way from the middle. Animal bending high school number 1. Welcoming a valued guest. It's obviously the university's envoy to economics. Welcome, Mr. Fan, to taste universal tea. I've been hiding for years. Now the production site has been destroyed by wild animals. The tea is gone forever. The old principal enthusiastically took care of the reception of the enemy. And don't forget to explore. Suddenly Hai went to school. What a weeferer. Of course, it's because of the great beast seed. Put the tea down. Urge to bother, the principal. On behalf of your friends, you learn. Emperor Jing University. We as a leading government institution, ranked 3rd in Vietnam, 7th ranked boss globally, in the cultivation of zookeepers. I'd say it's a great teacher force. We are willing to waive the exam. Set how to disclose admission. Animal bending industry. His biology's a lot of scholars. We're all interested in the school. Willing to recruit him directly as a student. That's my pride, he said, puffing his chest. I'll take it from the middle. Overjoyed. The Mediterranean city for a long time. Never appeared. A graduate of a prestigious school. The animal is very good. Believe that based on intelligence indicators, his school will not be stupid enough to refuse. Very satisfied with the presentation. Shaking hands with the old principal. Just make that decision. Waiting for Ming Ming to step out of the rookie copy. We'll send him a notice they recruited. After a hearty treat. To introduce the win. To suppress the displeasure in the heart. Leave the office with a little sadness. The principal secretly yelled at a special place from the prestigious Imperial University. Know how many children of the big figure broke their heads. Just 2 cups of green tea. It doesn't mean anything. It's stingy. He walked out of the school not long ago. I saw a middle-aged man, strong and muscular, folding arms, waving to him in front of him. When the boss introduced the wind, he didn't see you for a long time. Do you want to eat pickled vegetable rice? Introduce the stunned wind, laughing and hugging the enemy. Become a good brother. You're from Imperial City. Why don't you come to the Mediterranean city for work? My son is at a zoo. Join the rookie copy. Place of belonging. Its universities have also moved to this city. 1 million people laughing. Shoulder to shoulder with the enemy. Let's go to a 4-star restaurant. The only Michelin city in the Mediterranean. Your skin is expensive. Feng is also a celebrity. I looked at the restaurant immediately in my mind. Xiao Qian wants to enter our Imperial University. Did his animal husbandry college test scores meet the standards? Faculty of Knowledge Achievement, rank 4,829 nationwide. It's a little low, but it's good enough. Introduce Feng, and summon gradually become college friends. The relationship is not ordinary. It's kind of awkward. I thought about it. But I only have one in my hand. There are voices in the school, very high for a ceiling. He's got the mystical resurrection beast. A lot of professors want to talk academic with him. Millions of people in pairs. I pulled out a tablet. Show him the news. If the biological resurrection of the naked eye, it's basically buying names. How about redemption? If the world is about to sink into a spiral, academic forgery, what about a surprise? The experimental angel is the real possibility of being resurrected, and there was a dance, and everyone saw it. This can also be fake. He lowered his head and discovered those news articles are all offensive, sealing Ming that the resurrection of the lost is not possible. Replicating the resurrected beast is unique, not to mention that the field is worth studying. Should eternity be defined as death, the resurrection miracle of the impossible, whether it should be defined as the resurrected beast. Before the second resurrection beast appears, it's very difficult for us to recognize that dogs yawn, or maybe they have real talent. When bending over to look at related reports, 1 million people sneak it in his pocket. An expensive photo diamond. Laughing sounds a little interesting. If the bio-Leviathan didn't exist, that's based on the status of the Imperial College. We're not sure we had to keep recruiting. Export ownership rights. His personality still needs to be discussed. At the same time, in the copy of the National Break Sun, hey, at the Magic Beast invasion, when the first rays of the sun rise, on the distant horizon of the city of Needle, Thong Malang and Devil Photo Leopard in bulk, large-scale gathering as the tide hits, success, Monday's season officially opened. All of the novice benders are nervous. Take out the 12 parts of spirit, white out success. The first day is about teaching new people. Let them adapt the copy. The pressure doesn't have much intensity. Now, the real killing is about to happen. Is possible. He was able to carry all the military forces around, to the wall. Not even leaving any reserve teams behind. We called in the militia yesterday, and reserve forces, but the overall force still jerked the bear to her shoulder. Take a deep breath. Worry say, more important than these military forces, they're old-time soldiers, the lack of animals. Their weapons are also semi-automatic rifles, not in the military. But Fong Ma Lang owns outpost metal chain can immune bullets. The devil is out of the shock wave chain. Pressure, not afraid of explosion. These advantages all hit our weaknesses. It's the ability to ring your brain and not think of a solution. Naked looking down on the battlefield of blood and fire. Laughing, she said she could calm down and not hurry up. The 7 years you are forever. The scientific study of Bushmaster scholars. There's been a lot of progress. We've solved the principle of 2 skin types. The chain is the possibility of being lost is terrifying. To put it bluntly, it's all very simple. As long as you burn their skin with holy light, we'll immediately invalidate the anti-chained position. In the name of the beast. Give the order. Lost the possibility. I'm authorizing you to use all of your pharmaceutical inventory, using thunder and lightning to capture the king. After beating the 2 key points of the beast dynasty are the Fong Malang, the king, and the devil. He drew 2 circles in the animals. The animals in these 2 places are the densest. Immediately carry out the Heast plan. Yes. Lost the ability, without hesitation. Directly from the backpack to take out 3 bottles of medicine. Medicinal angel, casually master level. World-class pharmacology specialist level. Evil medicine carved elite expert. An instant later the experimental angel soared into the sky. The holy light is shining. Everyone's screen into a white piece that binds the eyes. Oh my god. The truth is that you really have to give up your money. What a coward. Would he dare to speak the language? Must be a copy record. A master-class medicine bottle. 2 expert-level medicine bottles are pouring that the possibility. This one burned through tens of millions of dollars. Announce it first. It's not that I can't drink, but the reason. I don't prescribe extreme drugs for my children. It feels too worthless to go. Anyway, even the ultimate reward of a rookie copy, it's not worth 10 million. You guys in the audience have unbelievable faces. 21st strength crushing press, powerful experimental angel to the floor. Let's face your doubts and watch the live stream. I didn't mention the record-breaking prize. Herpy newbie, the false god of monotheism Chai Lime. Just calmly say, first class copy rookie. You can get a special reward, plus 20 points for the animal control college exam. It's good for me to get into top schools. If you guys watch the live stream, that's what happened. So it's not weird anymore. SOP government school actually have extremely strict threshold requirements for the score. The world is betting on the future. It is very boring, but often seen. But they don't know what drugs mean. You're not in alcohol. The ultimate prize, breaking the new record, is the goal. He risked his life for it. Under the blessing of 3 actual potions is the possibility. It was the top of this level. Have the full combat experience of a previous life. Gently summon out a great angel. The sword is burning. The god of fire punishes the guilty. A punitive light coming from the cathedral, taking a horrible picture hundreds of meters from the sky. Kager down, fall into a position where the wind is standing. Feng Malang immediately panicked. They just feel the burning of their hair. The fur of many magical beasts was burned. Their metal chain link immediately lapsed. The command of the light immediately came out. All the goalkeepers, a little bit of bullets, and firecrackers towards the coordinates of first mark. Immediately fire all ammunition magazines and ammunition reserves. Obey the orders of the soldiers. Rifles and artillery on the city walls. Needle pierced, carefully meticulously. Strictly obey the orders of the ceiling. In the morning, though, I studied, but I don't seem to understand the real battle. You're making a low-level mistake. Out metal chain post is the racial genius of Feng Malang, but what they're not most afraid of is the devil's bullets. That's obviously the possibility that a blow will work. Why don't you forge iron when it's hot and destroy the phantoms? Lang her, and then, under the guidance of the clairvoyant, everyone thinks forever. However, when the storm of bullets, machine gun bombardment into the guinea pigs, they fall in pieces. It's like a barley field destroyed by hail. There is no resistance to her. Everybody in the audience is looking at each other. It's in effect. A lot of people instinctively want to talk. The police are cheating, but the little antiphons are screaming. The real name of denunciation. Yesterday the whole rock sank to the bottom of the sea. I haven't received any feedback yet. A bunch of uneducated scum audience. No career. There's an audience in a disdainful profession, explaining. Let's look at a paper called Research on. Get out the metal chain. The writing inside is very clear. Just by destroying the skin, the friction can destroy it. The metal chain post stance is very obvious. Options of the ceiling. He used holy light to burn the injured wolf. Oh, is that? I totally understand. Oh, right. I've seen similar posts before. I just forgot. Your shy audience is all pretending. She understands the job very well. Lang Huang embodied, then immediately following the original plan of assassination. At this moment, the naked eyes suddenly lock. A giant wolf. Its body is larger than a normal ghost. 3 rounds with plenty of misfortune. The ability of the righteous to make a supersonic explosion. It's incredibly fast. It a ride to the top. The angel with the sword slashed. This time under the blessing, the rate of beating 50% of the angel pharmacopoeia, of course plus close, 30% of the world's medicine, damage as well as 50% more damage. To the demonic beast of the evil medicine maker, the wind only made a sound. It's a shame that an umbrella has been cut off from its back. X command is the ability to repeat the same strategy, once again. Assassinate the devil. Come here. The 2 leaders are eliminated from the game. The magical works of today claim to enter the afternoon garbage time. There is no leader. There's no doubt that a pile of loose sand. It's only a matter of turning into a beer for the soldiers to watch, to solve the problem of not being warlike. Clean, tidy, patting dust on the market office. Enjoy the tea comfortably. But the ability not to rush away. Her medicinal effects can last a long time. Definitely open murder in the copy. Show off in a refreshing way. Overflowing with primitive magic techniques forged. Training for years. No doubt about it. In the rookie copy, Chained Angel. He was promoted to the 18th level in his previous life. It's true that there are perverts. Are accumulated points at a rate that makes competitors unable to keep up. The dust is a crazy spy. Waiting until the night falls. Monday's performance is due. Come shot charts kill enemy Thunder Ming. The location is not a cure wonder position, not a 3. The list of merits of the ceiling is not possible. Level 9 million period Alice level 2. Reminder system. The naked combination is out of the question. Again breaking the system's highest record. 23 years of work. Receive an additional evaluation of 100 points accumulated. It's now 200 plus points. I can't help but think deeply. Statistics every day will record-breaking star records. In other words, a total of 7 days. I can eat 700 points, accumulate more, but the maximum point of the rookie copy, isn't it just 100 points? You can watch the live stream. Hey tease, say max score 100 points. You take 1,000 points. Until then, in the name reward system book, there will be a lot of high-end products. You're really going to make a fortune. I wonder if there will be a spirit. You can watch the live stream, or reward an extra level animal horse. Just gives me a dream. It's not even dark yet. I mean real time. Don't dream in the daytime. My brother is just a rookie copy. In the age of the beast bearers, it's the most rubbish. Don't think too much. Seriously speaking, if there's a magic or a god level beast, I'm live to eat meat for you. So I'll fix it a little bit. It's very likely to fall. It's already dark. I mean the western hemisphere of reality. So you can delight in your dreams, brother. What about rookie copies? Newcomer copies can also have dreams. It's just the spirit. It's quite possible to imagine a little. It's a boring day. Guys, the audience hasn't slept yet. Ceiling is the ability to patrol the wall back. I see you're still in front of the desk. Modification of the battle plan for the 3rd day. Can't help but look suspicious. Didn't you put the whole plan together soon? Why temporarily modify the plan? The plan doesn't keep up with change. There 10 fingers cross. The bright eyes say, we are today, in addition to wanting to destroy the whole thing, the queen and the devil. It means that we're losing a large amplitude to the demonic dimension. So, the difficulty of defending tomorrow is bound to fall by a large margin. We can have hands free. The owner has a bit of a backlash. You can listen to the live stream with your mouth open. It's not. Your brother is too crazy. The other rookie beasts are all wobbling, lay about to fall under the onslaught of wild beasts. More according to statistics, 8% of the zookeepers were eliminated, but you're already fighting back. I really want to get 1,000 points. This is indeed a great act. There is no one before, and no one after. The 22nd chapter takes place in the market office, on a plush kawaii sofa. Naked comfortably stretch one shoulder. It's the ability to sit next to you. Take out some wet towels, patiently wiping the blood from the angel's wings. Answer the questions of your audience. I had a chance to score 1,000 points. Why not do it? You're the audience. Let me charge you a debt. Accounting. Every day, my work will break the record. 7 days is 700 more points. That when the final accounting of the copy. Everyone knows the record breaker gets 200 extra points. In other words, I'll make sure I get 900 points. Bare finger cracking. His deep gaze revealed a common sense, rating 1,000 points, compared to a 100-point evaluation that says the level of rewards will raise 1 level. By then I'll be able to unlock it. List of national final rewards. Paint hair at the beast. Enter the live stream immediately. Hello. That's the mystical list that Vietnam has ever seen. No one has ever unlocked her. It must be live. Let us expand our knowledge. Move from some short videos. Everyone knows. In the rookie copy hides the ultimate reward, provided by the founders of our country. It is used to reward heirs. Elite homeland. There will be no spirit. In the presidential suite of the Moat Hotel, Middle Sea City, emitting a supersonic boom that binds the ears, the secretary walked hurriedly to. Just saw the boss. Millions of people are not protesting. Retract the arm from within the display. It's a great place to stop. The sparks are rustling and rustling. Boldly explained. There was a fly on the screen. Now, I've punched my gut and blown my brain. Death has no place to be buried. Submissive secretary says, I will immediately replace you. It's a whole new display. I'll contact the environmental protection team tomorrow, disinfecting the whole house. When he finished, he hurried out. Right after that, down the hallway to the sound of small, loud footsteps. Obviously the secretary knows his boss very well. He's on the verge of violence. Fear of getting in trouble. You have to hurry and get angry like that. Just because of a trained zookeeper, a middle-aged man with a cigar pushed the door in, calmly sitting on the sofa next to him. A comfortable smile. He's obviously the head of the college entrance class. Study to the room introduction. Millions of people are upset. The world broke the record. Guinness covered in dust for 23 years. Receive the spirit. It will immediately rise. Hot search of all media. Vietnam becomes a national superstar. By then, you and I will both be characters. Villains in the public eye. Reputation mess. Serious stay. You can still laugh. Millions of people clean up the plastic on their arms. Be angry and look at the enemy. If you ask the opposite, you will say you regret it. I want to give back my special way. I confirmed it soon. Million periods is the only charter student in the Mediterranean city. Then he laughed and said, we were grasshoppers on the same rope. You have to explore. I'm telling you, you're the one in the coma. A little rookie copy. How can I fall into the spirit? You see the copy. It's a childish joke designed by the fathers. Millions of people are stunned. Right after that, you're right. I've got some people in my coma. 2. I thought that solve ceiling. Intelligence is a small thing. It's as easy as carrying a hand. But now, looks like this guy is really rolling around. He said he wanted to make a hot face. Immediately within 48 hours, has earned 20 million. Number of followers. It's hard for me to squeeze it. It's okay. Even if there is infinite light. It is the same. You're just a little apprentice. The way forward is long. It only needs to fall one, and it will be disgraced forever. This is the poor. There's not much correction in a lifetime. Lack of funds to turn around. Lazy Feng introduction say, I'm the head of the enrollment class. Over the years, have learned through countless. It starts, then still lost like a meteor. The noisy public, to inflate into that prodigy. 99% of the time, just as pale as ordinary people. Maybe then introduce the wind, contemptuously said. Only the teaching building he donated to the university to. Our business is real. The school board voted overwhelmingly by doing something special for you, to learn millions of periods. What about Dawn? Let's borrow some new students. It will immediately be populated. I forgot to throw it behind my head. No one asked. This is the internet. Today's hot face is completely fast-paced, consumer goods. God, and being lost is a matter of days. He laughed contemptuously for an hour. We just have to pretend to be dead for a few days, even though netizens scold. I can assure you, a week later there will be a new hotspot. The new face completely replaces the ceiling. He'll eventually become nobody's little pawn. We'll eventually return to position. Ecology belongs to the grassroots, that the elites above us. After the netizens yelled at me, still living our days of luxury. 1 million masters, 1 million generous masters, wishing you an early morning. Body paralysis on academic, unlucky car flippin' copy. In the copy, I washed every single feather. The angel of the lost, shoulder massage for her, smiling and laughing at the audience. Don't just think good. Global spirit totals a few dozen pieces. The whole hold in the hands of big characters. The ownership of each piece of spirit. It will all go up in the wind, rain of blood. Even the national war holds a magic suit. No doubt. What can make the strength of a team? The beast spending spiked 300 to 500%. They can immediately take back the family, our members, from the afterlife, to secure a peace. So who's going to have nothing to do? Put them in the copy as a reward. Future investment is not equal to current protection. You guys in the audience are sobbing. You're right. What cowardly in the copy that we humans have built.